I want Drew's husband. He might be a liar. He's a possible cheater. But he fine as a motherfucker, bitch. What's going on, you guys? It's me, your boy Scotty, and we're here for another review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 13, Episode 2. I would say that this was a pretty decent episode. It was a step up from last week's episode. We get the brand new girls, Latoya Ali and Sidora. You will get my opinions on both girls in just a second. So let's get into the tea. So we open up the episode at Moore Manor, and Kenya got this damn leaf blower outside, and the next thing you know, she gets a visit from Cynthia. Cynthia comes into the building, but then we find out that Kenya not only invited Cynthia, but she invited a new face, which is Latoya Ali. Now, some of you guys may know Latoya Ali as Latoya Forever on YouTube. I never watched her YouTube channel. I'm not even familiar with her. The first time I've ever seen Latoya Ali was when she appeared on Candy's Speak On It, I think last year. And yeah, so all I know about her is that she is married. I think she's getting a divorce now, and all of her relationship drama and everything, regarding her marriage has played out on YouTube and all of this other good stuff, okay? And another thing that I know about her is that she's an Aquarius. Like myself, like Kenya, like Marlo. She's an Aquarius. And what's crazy about this is I don't really care for Kenya nor Marlo, and they share the same sign as me. And on top of that, Marlo is a February Aquarius, like myself. So why is it that I don't care for them? Only time will tell. But Cynthia's kind of confused as to why Kenya invited Latoya, because she don't fucking know her. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm guessing they met at Todd's birthday party. And, Kenya got a good vibe about her. So she decided to invite her over, I guess, to get to know her a little bit better. I don't fucking know. So then, they start talking about their marriages. Latoya reveals that, she's currently in the process of getting a legal separation from her husband. And she's ready to get out here and mix and mingle and do whatever. But Kenya is on the verge of getting a divorce from her husband. So there's really no turning back the hands of time in regards to her and Mark ass. They're pretty much over and done with. And they should be, because Mark don't like her ass and Kenya don't like his ass either. She only got with Mark because he looked good and for the damn baby, because she knew her time was running the fuck out. That's why she got with Mark in the first place. We all know that that's all she wanted was a damn child. The same way Porsha knew all she wanted was a damn child. She did not want that damn low rent Jermaine Dupri look-alike animal fucker that she been fucking with for the last 2 years. Like, stop it. So all we know is that Porsha checks in after being arrested in Louisville, Kentucky. She checks in with Diane and her sister. They're keeping her baby right now. And she was just talking about her experience in the pen. And if we don't know, Porsha has been in the pen before for beating Kenya ass. So, she has some, she got some, previous dealings with the prison system or the jail system or the crime system, whichever one you want to call it. That's probably some shade that was kind of fucked up that I just threw at Porsha. I gotta always throw my petty little dig, but it is what it is. And I know somebody gonna get upset, but bitches, COVID-19 is out. We got more things to be worried about than some shade that I'm throwing at your fade. Get the fuck over it. So now we meet Sidora. Okay, we see that she's friends with Cynthia, and Cynthia met Sidora at her engagement party last year through her good friend Eva Marcel, who I like to call EBTiva. Some of you guys may know Sidora as herself because she played herself on The Game, and she's notoriously known for breaking up Melanie and Duran, okay? So we all know her for that. We know her for being in the TLC biopic when she played Tion T-Boz Watkins on the TLC movie. She also played in the Set It Off play, and she's been on a lot of other plays. I think she was, if I'm not mistaken, she was in some music videos too. And if I'm not, I don't remember which music video it was, but I know I was watching some old music videos the other day, and she was in one of them. I cannot remember which one it was, but she was in a music video a time or two. I remember that. So basically, Cynthia gives her the rundown on the group. She, goes into like who she thinks she'll hit it off with, or who she think may be a little bit flaky to, hit it off with. But apparently, you know, she got a leg injury. You know, I know that was said a lot during the summer when they were filming, and we didn't really see nor hear a lot from Drew Sidora. We didn't even know if she was filming with the girls like that, but it looks to me like she is. And you know, just looking at her sitting here with Cynthia talking, I like Drew. Like, I know a lot of people was ready to, you know, and that's what I don't like about Housewives fans. Like, they always have their preseason favorites, and they always make these assumptions about people. Like, I didn't know if I was gonna like Drew or not, but just sitting here looking at her on this show, I really and genuinely like Drew. I think that she's a real ass bitch. I feel like she gives me realness. Like, she's not putting up a facade or a front for the camera. I just feel like she's a real girl, you know what I mean? And she's a Taurus too, and I normally get along with Taurus women anyway, so I like her personality. So, you know, that whole little sit down between her and Cynthia was pretty good just to start her off with. But I did sense a tiny bit of shade when asked about, does she know Kenya? Has she ever seen in the acting world? And she did have that little shade about, well, you know, we're not in the same age bracket. As true as it was, that was a little bit of shade. But I'm here for it. So then we meet Drew, her husband, and her mama, okay? And it's their 6-year anniversary. They met when she was playing T-Boz, and 6 months later they got married, and 6 years later they still together. I know that people say that 6 months is not a long time to get to know people and, you know, be married and all this other shit, but let me tell y'all something about gays, okay? 6 months is like 2 years in dog and gay years, you know what I mean? Like, if you make it 6 months into a relationship, then baby, you are on it, okay? Because my last relationship, how long did that shit last? March? No. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. We lasted for 8 months. We made it for 7 or 8 months, okay? So that was pretty good. I had never had no relationship that lasted that fucking long, okay? So I accomplished something. As fucked up as the shit ended, I made it 8 months. I could give myself that pat on the back. But all in all, I think I'm gonna like Drew Sidora's mother, and I know I'm gonna love her fine ass husband, because he is fine as a motherfucker, okay? Like, they was saying that he was fine, but you know, I know what other people see as fine, I don't never see it. But bitch, he fine as a motherfucker, okay? Call me. Or better yet, do you got a gay brother or a gay uncle or something like that? Like, I really want to know. It was time for Riley's graduation, okay? And despite the fact that she got a FedEx nose that don't look good on her, I'm proud of Riley, okay? I'm very much so proud of Riley, because of the simple fact we have watched this little girl grow up from the very first season. Like, she seems to have a lot more confidence in herself. She has a lot more vibrance about herself, because she always seemed a bit awkward and maybe a little bit socially distant from everybody, and just to see her flourish and get ready to go to college is a great thing. Like, for real. Like, I felt like I was watching my little sister graduate from high school. So that was great to see. So shout out to Candy for raising a great girl, a great daughter, and just, you know, always making sure she was doing her thing. And now she's going to NYU. Like, that is a great school for her to go to. And I know that she will make it as a lawyer. I think that she'll get everything that she wants and desires, because she's very driven like that. So shout outs to Riley. But also a shout out to Mama Joyce for saying covert 19. And she was dead ass serious when she said this shit. Dead ass motherfucking serious. So shout out to covert 19, huh? Do I really want to talk about Porsha and her march for Breonna Taylor? That's cute and everything, but do y'all want to hear me talk about that? Okay, I think I get that. I think I got the answer. And do I really want to hear about her and Jermaine Dupri in their toxic ass relationship that's been toxic from the very beginning, which people tried to tell her it was toxic from the very beginning, but she didn't want to hear it from nobody that was telling her that it was toxic from the very beginning, and now her hot dog eating ass is saying that it's toxic from the very beginning. Okay, so I get that point too. Y'all don't want me to talk. Oh, okay. So it's time for everybody to gather their belongings, their weaves, and their snatched ass bodies, you know, because I got one. I kill myself. I'm so extra. But it's Cynthia, Marlo, Kenya, and Latoya. They're all together, and from the moment Latoya walks through the door, she's throwing shade. She's talking about, are there artificial plants? Then she says she likes cold meatballs. Bitch, you just got here. Shut the fuck up. I get it. I get it. You wanna get your spot. I understand. I really understand, girl. But you're doing too much way too soon. Like, shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut up. You cute. You're beautiful. I like your style. But shut up. Then, you know, they were talking about Riley's graduation, which is why Candy's not there. And they was like, I wonder where Riley's first car was. And they was all saying, oh, Porsche. And I holla. Because that's exactly what our first car was. You know, niggas like me, their first car is a fucking Honda Accord that was given to you by your mama. That's the first car that I had. But, you know, it is what it is, child. It was paid for. And there wasn't nothing wrong with it. So I didn't have to do shit to it. But get a tune up. Which I still ain't got no tune up. And you know, Latoya said that her first car was purchased by her sugar daddy. And her and Marlo got that in common, to have a sugar daddy. Bitch, when my sugar daddy coming? Because, I mean, I know I can get one. But then again, I'm an independent Walmart. So I don't need no sugar daddy. I can do it all for myself. Why am I so extra tonight? So then Drew comes in with her husband, okay? And from the moment she walked in, Kenya and Latoya start shading her. Now, let me tell y'all something. Because I know the Kenya fans be getting upset when motherfuckers be coming for her. But I'm telling y'all right now, everybody can get it. Ain't nobody fucking, you know, so, you know, what word am I looking for? Excluded from this drag, and everybody can get it. And I'm finna tell y'all who finna get it right now. Kenya and Latoya, because you bitches, y'all sitting up here dragging this girl from the moment y'all meet her, talking about she got a pet on her head, talking about you were underwhelmed and all of this other stuff. Kenya, shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up, because look. Now, just last week now, we were all getting on your ass because you done gained a couple of pounds from this damn pandemic and your face looking like a full-blown ass pillow. You looking like a pillow by the damn face. A fluffed up ass pillow by the motherfucking face with a lot of air. Shut the fuck up now, okay? Like, y'all didn't have no reason to be coming at this girl like that. And it was on some mean girl bullshit. Like, I ain't like that. And Latoya was the one leading the motherfucking pack. And of course, Kenya gonna say her husband was cute, but she was underwhelming. Despite how many fucked up wig choices Drew got, because they fucked up. I know they fucked up. Just like how Shamari came in with fucked up wig choices and clothes. It was all fucked up. Everybody got to start somewhere. But at the end of the day, bitch, you can't be sitting up here judging a bitch when they first meet you. Because trust me, if somebody did this shit to you, Kenya, you'll be somewhere crying about it. So shut your ass up now. Don't start off on the wrong goddamn foot. So as they're sitting there talking, you know, Latoya was like, okay, Drew, this is why I don't like you. And I'm looking at the TV like, do y'all know each other? Well, like, what's going on with that? And then Drew was like, you don't like me. And then, of course, it was about how she broke up Derwin and Melody on the game. And I'm like, oh, okay. But that's what everybody's still mad at Drew Sidora. Y'all need to get over yourself. That was a damn fantasy. And and Melanie and Derwin were the first toxic ass couple on that motherfucker, okay? The first toxic in my damn generation. The first. They're the definition of fucking toxic. Y'all need to get over that shit. So then when Latoya and Marlo gets ready to get some food, Marlo warns Latoya that you better watch yourself by telling Ken your business because she can't keep a man if Jesus paid her to. What? Okay, Marlo. All right, let the shade begin. Okay, but girl, where's your man? Oh, okay. So Mike and Ralph, they have a conversation about their women and how they're stressed out. And, Ralph was basically saying that he can hold his own with Drew, but at the same time, her mother is very opinionated. And sometimes he just goes away just to clear his head and get away from the loud noises in the room. And sometimes you got to do that. I mean, it is what it is. But if you're going away and your wife don't know, that's a problem. And Mike is not the right person to get no fucking advice from. He openly admitted that he's a bona fide serial cheater. Like, that's no one to get no advice from. But okay. And then they do the wine test. Everybody tastes the different wines and all this other good shit. And then we get into a conversation about separating. Now, Latoya feels like because she's separated, she can go out, sleep with, date whoever the fuck she wants to. But Drew feels differently about that. She feels like, well, what kind of vows did you take? Because just because you separated does not mean that you can go out and fuck somebody else. It just simply means that you're at a place where you don't know if you want to keep the relationship or not, so you need some time to think about it. I agree with Drew. Because if I was married and I got separated from someone, I'm not out here finna fuck nobody. Like, okay, it's okay to talk to someone, but to be out here fucking somebody and all this, I couldn't do that. But talking to somebody is actually pushing it too. So to be honest, that's probably why I don't need to get married, because I just take myself too seriously. Like, if I'm married to a motherfucker and I'm separated from them because I really don't know what I want to do, I'm not gonna be out here fucking on somebody else. Because if I'm gonna do that, I might as well get a divorce and just be single. That's why I don't agree with open relationships. Like, if you just want to be out fucking on everybody, then you might as well be single. So then Cynthia and Kenya, they gone by themselves and they start talking about Latoya and Drew. And Kenya said that she feels like Drew and Latoya won't get along, especially after Latoya said Drew had a pet on her head, which that was all the way fucked up. Like, why would she do that? But then they started talking about the filing and how she's about to file for divorce against Mark, but her main thing is the custody thing. So good luck with that, Kenya. Trust me, that's gonna be a hard one. So Drew confronts her husband. He went away for 3 days, didn't call her, didn't text her, didn't tell her where she was, where he was. They have dinner because it's their 6th anniversary, and she asked him where he was, but then he gives off this gaslighting ass, you know, big to do about what the fuck he was doing. But girl, like, where the fuck were you? Like, just tell your wife where you was at. Like, at the end of the day, if you went away and you wasn't doing anything wrong, then you could just outright tell your wife, okay, I went to the beach to clear my mind. But instead, you giving her all these different ass scenarios and answers and all this other shit, which really ain't answers. Bitch, you was out here fucking another bitch. That's what you were doing, and just own that shit. Like, I did not like that at all. And all this shit about me wanting her motherfucking husband just really went out the window when he started doing that. Because you a gaslighter. And I don't like a nigga that's gonna gaslight me, bitch, when I know what the fuck is going on. Don't make a fool out of me, bitch. Tell the motherfucking truth and tell me where the fuck you been and who the fuck were you with. Because I know you wasn't by yourself, bitch. So tell me where the fuck you was at. But neither here nor there. This is my review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to follow me on all social media platforms. Be on the lookout for my Whether You Like It or Not Housewives panel that includes myself, Jamie, that's me, giving you the real tea, Niecy Dixon, spilling all the tea, Bundy Blue, and Josiah's World TV. We know that Josiah won't be participating tomorrow because he's moving. There's a possibility that Jamie won't be participating either because she's feeling a little under the weather, but we'll find. But she told us she'll let us know tomorrow how she feels about doing it. So there may be 2 people that I may have to fill them in. It just depends. But the panel will most definitely be going down tomorrow. With that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace out.